Will the government increase the GST rate from the current 6% to earn more revenue? Tax and audit company Kpmg feels it won't be a good idea to hike the rate so soon, as Malaysians are still adjusting to the consumption tax. Nevertheless, Kpmg tax expert Bob Key says the government is likely to increase the GST rate sometime in the future, as this is what other countries have done with their consumption tax.
My view is if there's any increase coming in the next 3 to 5 years, probably we're looking at a rate of another 1% increase from 7. I think if you went any higher than that, it might be too drastic an increase to be absorbed by the rakyat. So I don't see, if the government is thinking about increasing the rate, I don't see a significant increase beyond 1%.
Key adds that Malaysia's GST rate is among the lowest in the region. Kpmg's Corporate Tax Executive Director Tai Lei Kok meanwhile says that if the government wants to hike GST, it must consider other factors. They include economic circumstances and the GST's efficiency in boosting the country's economy.
A lot, I think, would depend on the actual GST collections. Bob mentioned earlier, of course, the fact that it was 27 billion for the 9 months, projected to go to 39 billion in 2016. And if the trend is such that the collections are extremely healthy, compliance is maxed up, then perhaps there will be less inclination to look at GST rates increasing to be, how we call that, a factor for the government to choose to take action on. We do have still very strong corporate tax and individual tax revenue collections, so we mustn't forget that. So these are basically good, strong foundations to make sure that the government revenues continue rolling and ticking at a reasonable rate. So I'm not certain whether we need to be overly concerned about GST increases just yet.
The revenue from GST offsets the contraction in the government's oil-related revenue. The share of non-oil revenue has gone up to 85.9% from 80.3%. Shahira Hamid, The HTV.